Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for spending time with Tom and Steve. And I hope you're having a great weekend as we dive headfirst into spring. And it's the only thing I'll be diving into because my wife won't let me have a pool. But, let's not go there.
I thought weren't you going to get a camper?
Yeah, she won't let me have that either.
Weren't you talking about another boat?
Yeah, and she won't let me have that. So everything is just, duck and cover and just hide. Because,
you have a lawnmower, though. You can use that.
Yes, I can. Because I still do my own lawn, which proves how far I've not made it in life. I can't even have a lawn boy.
A lawn boy.
So let's talk to people more successful than me. I like to do that, and that's Danielle Mercuri. She is the owner of DD Restaurants and Hospitality and about 4 restaurants underneath that. So we're going to have her tell her whole story. How are you there, Danielle?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Are you a homegrown girl? Are you from Syracuse?
I'm homegrown, yeah. Well, I mean, born in Rome, raised in Syracuse.
Oh, okay, so you're out in Rome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked out in Rome back when the radio station was on J Street in Rome. The Frog was over there.
Yeah.
Just down from Owl Wire there.
Yeah. It's still up.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
But I used to drive around there. I was like 21 years old, and I still have a disc jockey company, but we used to play a lot of wedding receptions over at the beaches in Rome.
The only place that you would have
right?
a wedding reception was beaches, and I think they're not there anymore. But yes.
But
yes.
I've cruised Black River Boulevard many times, so that's
I
good.
think we lived off of Black River. Yes.
You guys can talk. I'm going to eat.
Okay.
Yeah,
you enjoy that.
So your history is you were in Rome. You come to Syracuse. Did you come for marriage or love or
No.
what?
I came here quite early. Actually,
Okay.
my parents moved here when we were young, so so I was pretty much raised here.
Where'd you go to high school?
I traveled a little around.
Okay.
I was not your average student that did well.
That's fine. Hey.
Loved the school thing. So
We've had people on who've been in juvie hall and done real well.
I could give you a whole story. That might be another show.
Tom went to CBA till he figured out there weren't any girls there.
Right. It took me a while, but I figured it out. So,
got it.
So what got you into the restaurant business?
Well, to be honest, my family, my mother and father are both in the restaurant businesses.
Okay.
My mother, who actually got me into how I got to today,
Sure.
Grimaldi's. I don't know if you're familiar with
absolutely.
Grimaldi's.
That's where I knew the name.
Yeah,
from. Okay.
Grimaldi's. I started working with them at the Grimaldi's Chop House when I was 14.
So you know John Julian real well.
He's literally like my second dad,
Yeah.
third dad, because I have 2.
John and I are good friends. Yeah. Oh, I love John.
I love Johnny.
Yeah.
So Johnny's he's come into La Lu, and he's like, this is, because it's the Italian place. So
Yeah,
he's
of course.
been very, very into it. He loves it.
Absolutely.
Loves it. But I was technically raised by these guys. 14 until I was about 22. I stayed there waitressing in the banquets.
Right.
And then I've had a couple hardships in between. So we started doing, I'm like, I'm getting out of the restaurants.
Right, you didn't want to do it
I was 22.
anymore. Yeah.
I had children very young. I was about 16 when I started, and I was like, I'm going to start going in the office.
There you go.
Yeah.
Go from restaurants to office. If anybody knows, it's not it's not a thing for us. We're just not mentally.
You're not cut from that cloth.
No,
no. Gotcha.
So I did that for a couple of years, and it didn't work out. But I ended up a little jobless at one point, and then what happened was the Rise and Shine Diner, original one on Thompson Road. The owner at the time, Peter Hennessy, had asked me to come work for him, and I worked for him quite a few years, and I started managing and like.
That's the one that's like behind where Carrier was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, right. Okay.
Which is now loaded.
Okay.
So there's so many twists and turns in this whole. I could be here.
So
all day.
Well, let's hear the restaurants. Name the restaurants. Where are they, and what do they specialize in?
So right now we have Rise and Shine Diner, which is on Westcott Street. We also have Loaded, which was the original Rise and Shine Diner on Thompson Road.
Okay.
And it's now a gourmet hamburger, like loaded everything, literally.
Oh, so it's a burger joint.
Burger joint.
Right.
Big time burgers,
So that changed
chicken
because
nuggets.
the last time I went over there, it was breakfast.
Correct.
Yeah, my girls,
So now-
I have girls who were in their middle 20s. They took me over and said, "Dad, you got to do this."
Which
place."
is still Rise and Shine, but it's over on Westcott
Right,
Street. We
gotcha.
moved. So we
Okay.
technically had two places, but because of COVID,
Yeah.
we had to take down the Thompson Road, and I didn't think I was going to even keep it there.
Yeah.
It just couldn't survive. So we changed into this fast
Into
food
this-
joint,
gotcha.
thinking that'll work. And it did. It's
Okay.
actually very
Excellent.
successful.
Okay. Then Lala Lou is, what's that all
So
about?
Lala Lou, that was something that, Grimaldi's. So Rita Grimaldi approached us and asked, hey.
Oh,
you
so
wanna-
it's over there by
It's
where the
in-
chop house. It's where
it's
the old chop house.
Pasta Cheech. If you really want to
Oh,
go
yeah,
way
okay.
back,
Yeah.
it was the old Pasta.
So where is
Cheech.
it in East Syracuse? Where is it?
Off of Carrier Circle.
Okay.
And if you keep coming down, was it Yorktown, right? I think
Yeah,
somewhere off there.
right.
Okay.
Where the hotels are. It's
Oh, got it, got it.
near,
Okay,
like,
yes, the Embassy
yeah,
Suites
yeah.
and
Literally,
everything.
Where the
yeah.
hotels are, and there's
Yeah.
a McDonald's there.
Yeah,
Where-
it's
okay.
actually across from the old Grimaldi's Chop House.
Right.
And then Rita had Grimaldi's Luna Park.
Okay.
That's the one we took over. So
Understood.
she had asked us to come.
And then what's with the Lobster Babe?
So
To explain
because
that.
I was bored, I figured So while we were still, building Lala Lou, Lobster Babe was born. That is the old Cure Delicatessen that Recess owned and operated, and they didn't do very well during the pandemic, and he needed to take somebody to take
Yeah,
over.
sure.
So it was just kind of a quick, let's do it, and it
Okay.
was just
What's the menu of
that's
Lobster Babe?
lobster rolls.
Just lobster rolls.
Lobster rolls, lobster tots, lobster mac
Everything
and
lobster.
cheese, lobster tacos.
Where are you getting the lobster from?
Maine.
Maine?
I mean, yeah, up in the northeastern. Everything's shipped in
Onondaga Lake,
twice a
Tom.
week.
Onondaga Lake, right out of the
Yeah.
Wow,
That's
so,
great.
so Rise and Shine and Lobster Babe are like right next to each other, sort of, kind of.
They are, yes, literally next to each other.
Okay.
We're all very close.
Okay. And this Lala Lou, what's the menu for that? What kind of food?
Italian.
So it's all
Yeah, with our flair. Like
Yeah.
if you ever been in Rise and Shine, even just Rise and Shine alone will tell you our brand. We're very a little eccentric, a little fun, a little different.
Yeah, well, that's
know?
why my girls liked it. They said this
Yeah.
is different, and I said, "How is it different?" But
Yeah. Well,
it's a
we
different
take a
food.
spin on just like here it's breakfast egg rolls.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah,
This-
Steve's
With
got some stuff.
jalapenos and
He wants to
YouTube,
show.
YouTube folks can see this.
Yes, absolutely.
And on the back table, there's all kinds of
yeah,
food.
we do pancake sushi and we do crepe carnitas and
Wow.
we do pancake wraps and
You had me at
weird
burger. You had me at burger
flights
joint,
and-
actually.
Yeah. Oh, well, burger joint loaded is another crazy stuff. We do. There's like a burger called. Oh my god.
Come on,
We
it's your
bounce from
burger.
each one. I
Yes,
gotta
yeah,
remember
yeah.
them all,
It's
right?
You're
popular.
Sunad. What are you, Sunad?
We've got like the burrito burger. We've
Yeah.
got like just crazy spins on anything that's
Right.
maybe not a burger. Like a Mexican spin or some kind of
Do you put any zucchini blossoms on there? No, you don't?
not yet. Hey, now I get an idea.
So-
Yeah.
Is
You
there
ever
anybody-
have those when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I used to have those.
Is
Yeah.
there anybody that doesn't like lobster other than people that are allergic to lobster?
I'm allergic to lobster.
You're
I
allergic?
gotta say yes.
Let's go there for
Shellfish.
lunch.
Yeah.
Let's go over.
Yeah.
I
I'll
do
buy.
have fish there, but anybody with an allergy, I would say stay away.
Yeah.
Just because, God
Shellfish.
forbid.
Yeah.
Yeah, go next door and get a burger.
Yeah. Well, down the street.
Yeah.
Well, you can go to Rise.
Oh, yeah,
So
right.
somebody's over at Lobster. Go to Rise and Shine.
Are you looking for anybody to work at these restaurants? Are you having trouble finding people, or are you good?
We're not. I mean,
Good. Well,
we're
that's good.
honestly. I don't want to.
Yeah.
That
I'm
says
not
a
in
lot
that
for your
pool.
culture, though. It says if you're attracting
huge.
people and they're staying, that says a lot for the culture that people want to work there. So that's
Huge. I mean, we get if it's not working, somebody else is right there standing by to come in. We
Excellent.
have a great employee.
So the website Dreamer spelled in a goofy way, DREMER
Group, yes.
.com. All the restaurants are there. DREMER Group.com. Tom.
Right. Rise and Shine, Loaded, Lala Lou, and Lobster Babe. Go visit them today and have yourself a good meal.
Everywhere, yeah.
Thank you, Danielle, so much for being here, okay?
Thank
Have
you.
a great rest of the day. Pastor Josh Lang is the pastor over at Redeemer Church in Syracuse, and he'll be up next on The Local Show on 570 WSYR.